Alrighty then. Yep, it's the bridge of our trusty ship, and that means we're ready to continue our space adventures. I'm certainly ready. Hold on, let me resize that a bit. Oh, did that get moved around when I was testing that other game? Yeah, that's probably what happened. Yeah, I kind of just sat down in front of my computer after getting up to, like, have a snack. I just sat down and just pressed start stream. I didn't even, like, do any preparation. I never do any preparation. Who am I kidding? Speaking of which, let's get started. Game. Start. This may be the last stream, actually. It might be, it might not be. We're going to Tartarus, but there's still 2 planets that are locked. Maybe this won't be the last one, or maybe we'll just do a big stream today. Who knows? I have no idea. There's so many things. Nobody cares about any of this game. There we go. Yeah, continue. Alright. Yeah, there are pretty much nothing left to do except go confront Wait, we're confronting Chairman Rockwell? That's what we're doing? I thought we were going to infiltrate the prison and rescue Phineas. Why is it Why does the mission statement say confront Chairman Rockwell? Maybe this stream's going to be shorter than I thought. If it is, I might need a backup plan. Anyhow. I suppose we ought to just head on over. My inventory was a bit full, yeah, but, you know, we'll probably find some vending machines when we land. Probably. But, you know, we don't need the discrepancy amplifier anymore. $53 times 3. Was this like a burst fire assault rifle? I didn't notice that before. No, I forgot to mute my phone. Fuck. Sometimes I remember, sometimes I just damn well don't. Signed tossball stick. I bet Felix will like that. There you go, Felix. Get yourself a new tossball stick. One last round of giving people weapons before we head on out. Wonder who we're gonna take with us. Oh, there we go. There's a way better hammer for her. Shotgun's good. Okay, yeah, we're ready to... Let's do it. Ada?
Welcome back, Captain. How can I be of assistance?
Any last words? Doesn't look like it.
I request you do not wake me if I am sleeping upon your return.
Don't fall asleep until we leave. Tartarus, named after its hellish atmosphere. Tartarus is where the board maintains the maximum security penal complex known as the Labyrinth. Yeah, this can't be the end. There's still 2 planets. Yeah. You are about to assault the Labyrinth on Tartarus and determine the fate of the Halcyon colony. Saves made after this point can only finish the main story on Tartarus. Side quests and downloaded content such as Peril on Gorgon and Murder Danos will be unavailable for any saves made beyond this point. If there's anything you want to do before you enter the prison, do it now, before you cross the point of no return. I don't know why I would say yes to making a save here, but alright, let's just go.
I am pleased to inform you that we have arrived at the labyrinth. Please be advised that the punishment for trespassing is execution. Please
Okay.
be advised that electrical storms on the surface of Tartarus make departure impossible at this time.
Know anything useful?
Resident count is as follows: 3,071. Resident deaths, including but not limited to executions, are as follows: 1,684. Resident escapes are as follows: 0. The interior can be chilly. Take a scarf with you, Captain. I would also ask that you leave your captain's ID with me, in the event that you do not return.
Ada, come on. I'll be back. Nothing can stop me. Promise not to leave without me?
I can make the assurance that I will not leave with another captain unless you do not return within 876,541,652 hours. Oh, speak of the devil. Captain, I am receiving a transmission from the prison's docking authority now.
Uh-oh.
Attention, unauthorized spacecraft. This is a maximum security installation. Your presence here is an explicit violation of UDL corporate policy. You are hereby confined to your docking platform until a ticket detailing your crimes has been filed and notarized, at which point your vessel will be seized and you will be executed.
So much for a quiet infiltration. How long will that take?
I wager it'll take a bit longer than it takes you to lose your patience and storm out of your ship looking to get shot. To be honest, that'd make my job a lot easier. You come out, we shoot you full of holes, and then everyone goes about their day worry-free. Except you. You'll be dead.
Yeah, that is very interesting that you think that. Also, 94 to do dialogue options? That is a very specific number. Hey, how do I know you're a real officer under that helmet? Show me your biometric ID. Do you work here? Yes. Really? Really, really? No.
Alright. I'm feeling generous. I'm transmitting the ID of a productive, law-abiding employee so you can see what one looks like before you die. Anyway, Tartarus Docking Authority signing up. Hang on. Another ship just pulled into your dock. Wait, is that from the Groundbreaker? What the? Pay no mind to that. Just have a pleasant day.
Transmission terminated. Biometric ID received. Transferring data to external cartridge.
Nice.
How can I be of assistance?
Wait here for us.
Goodbye.
We're gonna pop off the ship and they're gonna see, people who are supposed to be here. Alright, Vicar, you used to be here, and you've got the unlock and stuff. Makes sense to take you. And... who would be good for this? Who do I want to take? Ellie. I was expecting more people to surround our ship. They're just sort of milling about. Like they don't even care. Alright, fellow UDL guards people.
The captain did right by us once. Now it's our turn. The board will never own Groundbreaker.
Whoa, what?
Not while I push on, Mardak!
Don't mess with us. Groundbreaker doesn't need that.
Alright. Screw stealth.
Here we go.
Doesn't feel right to go around being stealthy when they even know we were doing this? I forgot what the button to do the thingy is. Oh, there's Anita.
You're just that good.
Okay, so you want to tell me how you people fucking knew we were coming here?
Can't let you take all the glory here, bounty hunter.
Okay. What's this?
Sure.
I'll be right there.
Oh, I accidentally gave orders. I forgot what the button for bullet time, whatever you call it, was. Huh. Is anyone else we know gonna pop up? Yeah, I don't even care about looting the bodies. Let's just go. That just really took me off guard. Oh, maybe a little looting. Anything I can read, maybe? Any information? Whoa. That building looks kind of nice for a prison.
Never planned on seeing the inside of this place.
Entering the labyrinth's the easy part. Making it back out. I'm still trusting your plan on that one, Captain.
As you should. Seriously, what were the ground paper people, breaker people doing here? How did they know? Why did they think this was a good idea? Did they not think I could handle it?
I suppose it would be too late to back out now, huh? Fear not, Captain. I'll watch your back.
I mean, it's all quiet down here. Hello, people. Hello, hello.
Your uniform has been rated 82% clean.
Do we want to poke around here, see if there's anything interesting? We got time. And just some stuff.
System alert. Searching for on that action is error. Employee information not found. Identify yourself.
The statement is false.
Error. Paradox protection protocols have prevented me from registering your stated identification. Please report to your nearest mechanical engineer.
Everything I say is false.
Error. Paradox Prevention has temporarily disabled this unit's auditory processing. Thank you for your cooperation.
Oh shoot, we can't get in that way. We have not the hacking ability. Yep. Probably gonna drop our cloak in front of that guy. Ah. Too late for him to do anything about it. What's this? There's just a bunch of little places tucked away where you could check stuff out. Oh, I guess we could have came across the crates here. Another restricted access sign. Look at all these vending machines. I guess I'll clear my inventory a bit. I get the sneaking suspicion that it doesn't really matter how clean my inventory is, but hey. Yeah, what I keep and what I don't keep is likely not to matter. That'll do. The pits. Oh geez, I hope there aren't people in those. Wait a minute, those are those sleeper pods. Probably can't hack this. Oh, no, I can. Note from your favorite warden. Please do not leave perishables in here. We marked this as cold storage because we're starting to move pods in here. This is not an actual freezer. The next time I find a decomposing woolly cow box in here, I'm leaving it on the air conditioning intake for a week. Storage manifest. In, dimethyl sulfoxide canisters. Out, straitjackets, riot batons. Out, ballistic vests. In, hibernation chamber. Out, indoctrination pamphlets. In, forced pacification system refills. Hibernization chamber. Material storage and shipping containers. Okay. Architectural records. Structural changes needed to accommodate hibernation chambers in the LBR-NTH facility. An analysis from engineers Rodfield, Crane, and Geist. Beginning with the requirement that every chamber receive a constant supply of, at minimum, 34 kilowatts, and that occupants of these chambers be injected with a steady supply of UDL's patented Vito hibernation fluid, and this run-on sentence carries on for 12 pages before finally concluding. And thus, in order to maintain structural integrity throughout the area designated the pit, we recommend the chambers are installed in cylindrical fashion around a supporting structure dug into the crust of Tartarus to a maximum depth of... And that just keeps going. Okay, nothing important here. In Solitary Confinement Manifest. In Hague S. Possession of anti-UDL communications. Duration 17. 17 what? Out William T. In William T. Reason inciting violence. Duration 31. Duration 31 what? Years? I'm gonna guess years. In Black M. Mercury Black? Duration 5. In Reason random selection. Okay. Oh, and that was all in and out of the same pod. Pod 2. In error, reason error, undefined duration, out error. That's probably who we're looking for. Part of me regrets kind of infiltrating all stealthy-like, but I feel like I've already committed to it.
Let's go, troops. Stellar base counting on us.
Oh, for fuck's sake. What are you people doing here? Never mind. Battle begins again. Monarch away!
That's the last of them.
That's for Graham, asshole!
Who was that? August Van Noy? Who the fuck is August Van Noy?
Ready to kick some ass?
Do I know you?
Take him down! See me now!
That'll work, Captain.
Graham, asshole!
Okay, I was just thinking, I didn't vocalize it, but I was just thinking, hey, I wonder if Monarch's gonna show up too. And they did. Wait a minute. I don't see any Monarch Industries people, it's just Iconoclasts. Iconoclast. May Van Noy? Who are these Van Noys? I don't remember that name. Alright, whatevs. Okay, they're still running around freaking out because there are people below us. Oh, wait a minute, I need to be over there. Shit. They sent way more people than the Groundbreaker did. Sunita came with, like, what, 2 people?
Well done, Captain. Dirty.
Yeah, you know what? Fuck stealth. I'm just gonna keep dipping in and out of uniform so I can just kind of ambush them. That's kind of cool. No, this path is for the sneaky method.
Saw something. Look, are you new here? I didn't think we were hiring more staff.
I was hired to test your security procedures. Congratulations, you passed.
Oh, that's great. Thank you, sir.
Thank you for your vigilant service.
Yes, sir.
Brutal. Oh, I did a flip.
You're back, Captain.
That was fun. It's fucking brutal. Thank you for your service. Bang. God damn. There is, like, nothing up here except a bin with some ammo in it. There is no reason to be up here. Unseal the door. Green screen. assortment of adhesive notes. Appears that whoever works here uses notes to stay organized. Rockwell to-do list, confiscate badges, done. Reprint badges pending. Change maintenance locks, pending new locks. Order new locks, done. Reevaluate lockdown procedure, update docking authority. Intake bets over, under, 5 bottles, 21 cigs, 4 weapons. Okay. Nothing important there. Remember to employees, access to secure data is a fireable offense. Furthermore, being fired from LBR NTH staff is punishable by life in prison. Terrible. Jim, I'm trying to get straight with the Conde's orders. Only a few things more from my end, but I don't know if what we'll do about the cameras. She says security footage ain't enough. They want proper reels? What's going on? Akande's dead. This must have been from before that. She's bringing in a VIP for internment. Security's ramping up too. Sorry for the inconvenience. It's a fine mess down here. Said something about recording an announcement. They're all overly excited. It's hush-hush, but I guess this VIP's been on the run for a while. I bet the engineers have a few cameras. I'll see if I can track some down. Appreciate it. You know her. We miss a checklist, it's our heads. You have no idea how tough it is getting a fucking green tarp. Curious room.
All right, MSI. I'm not one for rousing speeches, but the captain needs our help. Get in there!
Even Monarch's here. Hey guys. And none of these MSI troopers have names. They just got a generic commander, huh?
We go now.
Sure, none of you guys got a name? That's fine. Would anyone have shown up from Edgewater if I had resolved that better? Or maybe they still will.
My life has been leading up to this point. I believe I am ready for this.
Hope you're right about this, Captain.
After all you've done, all the work you've destroyed, all the money you've cost me, your misguided crusade has doomed Halcyon.
I'm just rooting out corruption, one idiot at a time. Oh wait, no, 3 is better. What can I say? I like to cause trouble.
Fantastic. The biggest thorn in our side we've ever had, and you just like to cause trouble. In any other circumstance, I'd admire your boldness. In this one, however, I have only 2 words for you. Fuck off.
I have 2 words for you. Hell no. You aren't one to mince words, huh?
Psychopathic outlaws don't deserve the time. Thankfully, you're in a prison already. Find the nearest cell and wait until I'm done here. Then I'll drag you to the executioner myself.
A felony? I made a terrible mistake. Please don't arrest me.
Is that sarcasm? Do you know what I do to people who employ the lowest, most base form of humor? I fire them. Alas, as you are woefully unemployed, I'll have to do the next best thing and have you killed. In the next room is the finest automechanical purveyor of death ever made. Try not to scratch the paint with your skull, it was fucking expensive.
I can't wait to get in there and kill you. This is going to be the highlight of my year. Ram, huh? Really? This is what he's got for me? Whoa. Okay, this is a little crazy. Stay alive, guys. And the two of you remain standing through the whole thing. I'm impressed. Hibernation chamber keycard. Thank you very much. Let's go, let's go, let's go.
Seems like we need to save Halcyon after all.
I'm sure he had more to say, but not while he's shooting me. That's just rude. Don't try to talk to somebody when you're shooting them. Very rude.
Get me out of here!
There we go.
You don't know how glad I am to see you. You lunatic. You broke into the board's own fortress and killed the chairman just to rescue one doddering old man? You are absolutely out of your mind, and I can't begin to thank you enough.
You're welcome. You kidding? The board never stood a chance against me.
Ah, all in a day's work for you, huh? You've broken the board's stranglehold on this colony, and you saved my life. But there's still so much we have yet to accomplish. You and I are going to have to work harder than ever to save Halcyon. I'm afraid the situation is far worse than any of us ever anticipated.
Oh, sounds like we're not done yet. Great, and I was just about to pop open some drinks to celebrate.
I would like nothing more than to celebrate this victory, but we have a serious problem on our hands.
Aliens? Tell me it's aliens.
Earth has gone dark. We haven't received a single message in 3 years.
Oh, shit.
There's been no communication, no signals, nothing. 2 years ago, the Earth's Directorate's frigate disappeared on their way back to Earth. We don't know what they discovered when they arrived, or if they arrived at all.
Aliens.
They haven't exactly been hands-on around here anyway. So there's one less rubber stamp to worry about.
Earth is humanity's home planet, Miss Fenhill. The psychological effects of losing our original home will be devastating. Earth is only an idea to us, but that idea is the bedrock the colony is built upon. If people were to find out it's gone dark, the shock could be too much to bear. I don't want to imagine what'll happen once news gets out. Let's just keep this between us for now. We're in serious trouble, my friend. Do you know what this means for Halcyon? We can't rely on Earth for support anymore. We've been cut loose. We're entirely on our own.
Well, damn. That's not good. Oh, we best get started then.
Yes, we do. You've done a marvelous thing. You've succeeded where anyone else would have failed, including me. We must begin the revival process immediately, starting with the Hope's brightest minds, and then we're going to fix this damn colony, one problem at a time. We're going to need a leader, and I can't imagine a better person for the job than you. What do you say, old friend? Will you help us?
Interesting. I don't know what makes you think I'm qualified. I'm good at telling people what to do and I can shoot things. I guess that's all you really need. Well, let's not get ahead of ourselves. Let's revive the colonists first.
When I revived you, I thought you were going to help me save this colony. I was wrong. I had our roles reversed, you see. You're the one who's going to save us all. I'm just the one who set you on your path. You're the best thing to ever happen to Halcyon. If you want to take it upon yourself to lead this colony, you have my support. We're not a colony any longer, are we? Our last connection to Earth has been severed, and so we have been set free. Our future is uncertain, and no one knows what tomorrow holds. Exciting, isn't it?
The OSI teaches that everything in the universe happens according to the grand plan. But the stranger that arrived in Halcyon was an unplanned variable.
Dude, I guess we really are done.
From the moment he landed in Emerald Vale, his actions altered the course of history. The events on Tartarus brought about the end of the board's authority. But the board's mistakes would haunt the colony for decades to come. The damage they left behind would require the work of a generation to repair. Dr. Phineas Wells began reviving a handful of the Hope's colonists. Engineers, scientists, technicians, and intellectuals. They were among the brightest minds the Earth had ever sent out into the stars. The Hope scientists and engineers woke up in a colony descending headlong into total collapse. With no way to return to Earth, they had no choice but to band together and devote themselves to the cause of saving Halcyon. The people of Halcyon were nothing if not hardy. In the absence of the board's authority, many of the colony's settlements banded together with a single purpose in mind: survival. Life was especially hard in the years to come. Some towns dissolved by attrition and starvation, but most of them found a way to carry on. In the years to come, Halcyon was forced to reckon with its newfound freedom. The board was gone, and for better or worse, the colony was responsible for its own destiny. Between MSI's worker-centric policies and the iconoclast's manpower, Sanjar and Zora were able to rally many of the Terra 2 townships to their cause. MSI's workforce swelled, and the iconoclasts enjoyed a significant surge in their ranks. The board was too distracted by infighting and internal politics to stop MSI from becoming a powerful corporation and a refuge for townships that might have fallen through the cracks. Consumed by paranoia, Lilia Hagen took Sublight Salvage in a controversial direction, openly accusing board officials of an extraterrestrial conspiracy. One day, an accident at the Groundbreaker's docking bay silenced her forever. Time would tell if her replacement could keep the Sublight family together.
That was my fault.
The collapse of Edgewater left its workers bereft of any purpose in life. Most of them made their way to Adelaide Medevit's camp, hoping to ingratiate themselves into her favor. Adelaide accepted only a few to her community. The rest were turned away and likely died of starvation. Nevertheless, Adelaide's camp grew into a well-established town.
Not the best result.
Adelaide McDevitt refused to cooperate with the ongoing effort to save Halcyon from collapse. A sympathetic deserter stole a copy of her research and delivered it to the Hope's scientists. It is unclear how useful Adelaide's research was. An optimistic estimate suggests her work may have bought Halcyon another few years of survival. Adelaide would never know. She died that winter.
Why didn't she help? What's her deal?
Under the leadership of Junlei Tennyson, the Groundbreaker held firm against corporate influence. The ship's mechanical stability gave Junlei the time to educate a promising generation of engineers, schooled in her family's traditions. The future of the Groundbreaker looks promising. The rediscovery of the Hope and the abandonment of the lifetime employment program forced Byzantium to come to terms with some uncomfortable realities about the state of Halcyon. While Byzantines were reluctant to surrender the luxuries they'd grown accustomed to, the board's diminished authority gave them little choice in the matter. Nearly everyone had to learn to make do with less. Some even had to get jobs. It was a dark time indeed.
Truly the end.
Even the Gorgon asteroid, though a distant enigma to most of Halcyon, felt the aftershocks of your actions. Olivia and Minnie Ambrose worked together to cure the marauders Adrena Time had created. Through their partnership as scientist and administrator, they discovered the harmony that had eluded them as mother and daughter. And through years of patience and effort, they discovered the means to wean Halcyon from the scourge of Adrena Time. Their work eventually allowed Wells and his scientists to treat many of Halcyon's marauders. As their addiction waned, the colonists who had lived for so long under the thrall of Adrena Time returned to their communities and loved ones, and joined in the effort to save Halcyon. In spite of everything, the Gorgon asteroid remained a sobering reminder of the potential for progress and disaster in humanity's most ambitious efforts. The Rizzo's company in Halcyon dissolved after the collapse of the board. Needless to say, the launch of Spectrum Brown was indefinitely delayed. A stockpile of Spectrum Brown remains buried deep beneath the ruins of the old distillery, abandoned to time and attrition. With the dissolution of the board, Ruth Bellamy found herself without the two constants in her life, Byzantine culture and her sister Belinda. In the face of this new reality, she struggled to find a direction for her life. The colony had moved on from Halcyon Helen and would require new heroes in the years to come. And so Ruth Bellamy decided it was time to exit stage left. She quietly disappeared from public view. The dissolution of the board did not mean the dissolution of the ambitions of Cedric Kincannon, the charismatic leader of Sublight Underground. Cedric offered Slug's transportation services to the newly thawed colonists and set to work ferrying resources and food wherever they were most needed. For better or worse, Slug headgear became fashionable.
At least he's
in
helping.
The following years. As the board began to disintegrate, Spencer Woolrich found himself at a crossroads. Cling to what little stardom remained to him, or help usher Halcyon into its new future. To the surprise of many, perhaps himself most of all, Spencer chose the latter option. Having learned a variety of different skills in the many different roles played throughout his lengthy career, Spencer founded a radio serial dedicated to staying alive despite the odds. His subjects included how to survive violent encounters with only grazing wounds, dispense pithy one-liners for tense scenarios, and, of course, how to look good doing both.
Wasn't expecting
After
epilogues
a
for these
brief
people.
attempt at dating Helen as one person rather than two, which both Bertie and Helen found too strange, Bertie struck out on his own to try his hand at raising woolly cows. Many of his former Rangers teammates soon followed, accompanied by the woolly cow the team had originally plied with alcohol. The dairy farm thrived under Bertie's leadership and care.
Aww.
The Dairy Rangers privately believed that the woolly cows softened Bertie's temper considerably, although the only one brave enough to say this to his face was promptly headbutted. Due to the board's dissolution, many of the Prophet's old customers no longer found quite the same value in productivity seminars that they once had. With her business drying up, the Prophet chose to take her followers down a new path. Months later, salvagers on Eridanos found clues leading them to a seemingly abandoned bunker out in the wilderness. Inside, they discovered horribly mangled corpses, sacrificed to a blood-scrawled portrait of a sprat-headed deity. The Prophet was not among the
Okay,
bodies.
so she went crazy.
Your influence shifted Ellie's perspective. She finally admitted, albeit grudgingly, that she just might need other people. Sometimes. With a steady income from the life insurance payouts, she was finally able to afford a ship of her own. She hired a small crew and flew supply missions to communities on the fringe. Some of them were even legal. Life in Halcyon was sobering for Felix Millstone. The grand revolution he dreamed of never came. There was no great awakening for the colony, no celebrations in the streets. There was only the hard, desperate work of trying to repair a broken colony. Felix never had a head for numbers, but if there was labor to be done, he was there to help. Eventually, Felix realized that the work of a revolution was done with two hands. As much as he enjoyed his adventures aboard the Unreliable, the vicar, known as Max, eventually decided that it was time to move on, to live out the life he had sought so long to create. He knew there were many in the colony who carried burdens much worse than the ones he had struggled with, and he devoted himself to easing their suffering wherever he could. He only ever took up arms again to defend the defenseless. Unshackled from a lifetime of striving and fighting the universe and himself, Vicar Maximilian de Soto was finally at peace. Once the matter with the Hope colonists was resolved, Junlei bashfully asked Parvati if she'd like to join her permanently on the Groundbreaker, and Parvati enthusiastically, if somewhat awkwardly, agreed. The stories of her adventures spread across the colony, and Parvati soon found herself the center of attention. Having served as the engineer of a renowned spacecraft, tramp freighters and wildcat miners sought her out by name. And in no time, she was a fixture in the Groundbreaker's mechanical ecosystem. She and Junlei were never far apart.
I am such a positive influence on people.
Returned to Monarch to take another crack at making a permanent life for herself. She formed the Charon Group, a mercenary outfit of ragtag survivalists and wilderness experts. Anyone in need of a guide, or just looking to throw back a beer and swap stories, could find her camping on the trail or clearing an infestation. The SAM unit that accompanied you spread awareness of the product line's superior sanitation and maintenance capabilities across what was left of the colony. This led to a boost in SAM unit sales. Did you know that SAM units are the longest-lasting, toughest-acting cleaning solution in Halcyon?
I never took Sam anywhere.
Mr. Clark was released from house arrest, and his contact with you gave him a sense of renewed purpose and vigor. Once it became clear that no help would be coming from Earth, he threw his considerable efforts and talents into helping Halcyon manage the crisis before it. As for Dr. Phineas Wells, he spent his remaining years in his orbital lab. He eventually came to terms with his own past and was able to forgive the mistakes of his younger self by devoting his remaining years to serving the colony. In the end, Dr. Wells was able to save every scientist and engineer aboard the Hope. Over the next decade, nearly all of the Hope's remaining colonists were successfully revived. Halcyon saw a period of rapid technological and scientific advancement. Breakthroughs in dietary supplements saved the colony from starvation. Geoengineering projects and social reforms began to change the structure and character of the colony. Dr. Wells laid the groundwork for the project to save the colony, but he would never live to see the fruits of his labor. He passed away a few years later. His work was carried on by the scientists and engineers he revived. Today, Halcyon has stabilized. The people of the colony work hard to adapt to their new circumstances. Nearby colonies send aid and supplies. Life will never be easy in Halcyon, But for the first time in its history, there exists a sense of real, genuine hope about the future. And what about you, the unplanned variable in the history of Halcyon?
Me?
Long after Wells passed away, you carried on his work with more energy, determination, and brilliance than he could ever muster. The years that followed were hard, but Halcyon survived by the efforts of the Hope's most promising colonists, the greatest of which was you. No one knows what's happened to Earth, and no one knows what the future has in store for Halcyon. All we know for certain is this: the name of the Unreliable and that of its intrepid captain will remain the subject of countless stories for years to come.
Well, shoot, if I knew that it was actually... If I was 100% certain that was going to be the end, I would have finished it the last stream I did. And what about those other 2 planets? I can only assume those places... I guess if you go down in a different paths, you end up on one of those instead of Tartarus. Because, yeah, there were 2 others. I guess one's for if you side with the board. What about the other planet? Like, if you fuck over both sides? Fuck if I know. But yeah. Other than various limits such as very few different weapon-like visual designs, very few different types of, like, creatures or enemies to fight, I'd say it's still overall a pretty good game. I wonder what did happen to Earth? I'm guessing they were receiving messages and none of them indicated that something wrong was happening. I don't know. Maybe we'll see more of this universe, this galaxy. That'd be neat. And again, what's Obsidian doing right now? Aren't they making that, RPG for, like, that property of theirs that I can't remember the name of? Lots of thank yous here. Somebody thank their D&D crew. All the voices. Have I mentioned that the music's pretty damn good? Because I'm liking it. I'm digging this. am I gonna do now? It feel kind of... I know I don't have to make long streams, but it's only an hour. I feel like I should maybe throw in a little something extra. I'm not ready to start the next game right now, but I might have something on my desktop that I could do real quick. Yeah, I think that's what I'll do. I'll throw in a little something extra. Virtuous Chengdu? Virtuose Shanghai? What is virtuose? Well, art people, I guess. I'm seeing a lot of the same name here. How do you pronounce that? Nguyen? Guyan? There are a lot of Guyans. I think there were at least 24 of them in that just like the space of like 30 seconds. How many virtuouses are there? Geez, a bunch of different little, like, studios or companies were working on stuff here. Localizations, Spanish, Brazilian, Portuguese, Japanese, Chinese, French, German, Polish. Neat. But yeah, what was the next game I was gonna do? I was either... Because what am I currently doing right now? I was doing Army Men, but that game finished. So... Shoot, I haven't put a lot of thought into what I was gonna do next. I still feel like doing more Army Men games, but I need to think of a second game now. I wonder... You know, while the credits are going, let's see if I've got something in my desk here. What do we got? Alright, now that's the Xbox games. I don't have a capture card, so that's not an option. Oh, now we got whole new sets of credits for the other stuff. Okay, what do we got? Myst. Alright, I could return to Myst. I did Mystery, so I guess we'd go on to 4. There's a thought. Twinsen. I didn't play the first one. I started with Twinsen's Odyssey, but I didn't play the Relentless. There's an option. Although I'd have to see if I could play the version with the not crap sound, or find some way to fix it. What else do we got here? Doom 3? Haven't played Doom 3 in ages. Stubbs the Zombie. Oh, that's right. That game got friggin' re-released. I haven't looked into that. That came out, didn't it? This is one of those games that just kind of stopped working after a while, so I was really excited to hear when they were re-releasing that. I'm definitely gonna look into it. Shit, I gotta really pack these games that like into the desk here, so if I don't stick them in correctly, there's no way it closes. Come on, close. What? Why isn't it closing? Ow! What the fuck? Close, damn you! Come on. Fucking... Yeah! Alright, what the fuck is this? I opened it and now it won't close. What I was saying earlier, what? Come on. Oh, under my desk, try to figure this out. Okay, no, I see what the problem is. What the fuck is this and what the fuck is it doing back here? I don't even know if I can recover it. What is this? What is that doing down there? How did it even get there? Fuck. Ah. Okay, stack them in there too high. There's enough space in the back of the drawer that they can just sort of fall out the back. Stupid disc. What was this even? Oh, it was Persona 4, the original version. Was it? Yes. Wait a minute, that's not even in that drawer. It fell out of a drawer above that one. What the frig? Now that I saw Doom 3, I'm partial to bringing back playing Doom 3. It has been ages since I played that. I also have the expansion. There's an option. Why do I even still have my physical copy of Fear? Are the discs still sticky? Yes, they are. Yeah, my copy of Fear is still cursed. I'm not doing that. Call of Duty? There's an option. Miss 3... Do I have Miss 4? Oh, right, I bought it on Go. That's the physical copy of it. I got a few options. Are the credits still going? I completely stopped paying attention to the credits. What do I got here? Empire Total War. I don't think I'm the sort of guy who's fit to play stream Total War games. Nah. Homefront. I'll probably stream that someday, but I doubt anyone's interested in seeing this game. Nah. Nah. Got a bunch of... Oh, jeez. I shouldn't have these sitting on top of drawer here. That's not safe. That's not even a game. What the heck are these? These aren't even games. Rise of Nations. There's a good one. Motocross Madness and Midtown Madness 2. I tried playing Midtown Madness like a year or two ago. It didn't work right. It was all, like, weirdly accelerated. Dead Island. I guess I could... That's something I'd want to get some people together to play. That wouldn't be that much fun to play on my own. Star Trek Legacy. This game was weird. I remember the first time I played it, when I got it, I thought it was alright. It's not great. It's actually kind of pretty mediocre, but, you know, it's playable. But then there was, like, some, like, really big update that, like, completely rewrote how the game, like, functioned at its core and made it, like, super difficult. And added a whole bunch of weird, like... What would be the right word for it? Like, basically, like, fanfiction sort of ships. It was really weird. Like, you had, like, I remember there were ships titled, like, Starfleet ships that were, like, Section 31 ships, and they were black with red lights. And it's like, what the frig? Acceleration of Siguri. Why do I even I don't even remember. Did I buy this, or did somebody else buy this for me? It's a bullet hell. I don't remember getting too far in it. Bullet hells are not my deal. Suppose I could give it a shot someday. World in Conflict. I already streamed World in Conflict. Dragon Age 2. I am never streaming Dragon Age 2. I fucking despise that game. Geez, for such a short game, a lot of people sure worked on it. I mean, not really that short, but generally speaking. There's an odd game that I can't imagine this one works. Universal Combat. I bought this game on a whim a long time ago. Made in Canada. It was this... It's like... I think it was billed as like some kind of thing where you could go anywhere and do anything. Space combat, aerial combat, naval combat. But it was just empty. I remember there was nothing to do in it. There was no people, there was no AI, there was a whole lot of nothing. Oh, the credits are done. Shit, that... It's only been like 5 minutes, but it felt like way longer. Hold on, let me get the desks closed again. Alright. So I guess that's it. Good game. So you could tell they weren't working on an amazingly large budget, but they did something pretty good with what they had here. Pretty fun. Now, I wonder how easy... You know, I'm just gonna do like a little thing here. Let me see, does this... You know what? I'm just gonna do a little extra thing here. Wait, my Discord shrank. All right, let me just go into Twitch here. I'm gonna quickly alter something. Alright, so, in order to make up for just how incredibly short this stream would be otherwise, I'm just gonna do something completely different. Hopefully it just captures correctly on its own. What are the inputs? Yeah, those look normal. Graphics quality, oh, there's only normal. It was all a dream. What's up? Ooh, the mouse sensitivity is really high. So yeah, I'll just wander around Bernband for a little bit. Oh god damn, that's hitting the compressor. Ah! I don't think there's an in-game volume slider. Sensory overload. Yep. Don't worry, it's quieter out here. This is what Halcyon looks like in the future! I hope those cars are automated. I'd hate to drive in this much darkness. Hey, Bob. Oh yeah, PH, yeah, you're in the chat there. How was... I know that must have been pretty loud, but I saw that the compressor was supposedly doing its job. It wasn't that bad, was it? Praise be to the orb. Whenever you pass through here, you must pay your respects to the orb. Oh, it rumbles with displeasure. It didn't do its job? Oh shit, the orb agrees. Let's not go down there. I suppose... Oh no, it wasn't bad? Okay, good. Yay, the compressor was doing its job. Wait a minute. I'm just going back the way I came. The orb turned me around. Play Outer Worlds, you own the friggin' game? Well, I mean, you just saw the end of it. So, yeah, spoilers. Why is there a speaker just making noise like that? Oh yeah, here's some real jams. Does it happen? Yeah. Oh, that's right! You know what? Seeing you in the chat reminds me, speaking of games that we own but haven't played, you gifted me Yakuza Kiwami, like, a year ago? 2 years ago? And I still haven't played that. Well, that's something I'm definitely gonna have to stream. Yeah, I didn't play it right away because I didn't think my computer... It looked like way too good of a game. I didn't think my computer could handle it. But it can probably handle it now. I don't think you're gonna get any reception down here, buddy. You might want to head up to the next level. Where even am I going? The Kiwami games were major remakes. That much I know. That much I do know. Blessed quiet. Damn, I wish I knew Swahili. Is this somebody's convenience store just on a dead end in the middle of nowhere? This city is wacky. And nobody's here to stop me from taking things without paying! Yeah, I can make out the Japanese text. Oh yeah, I can barely make out what that is. It's like a green troll doll. Whack. This does not seem like prime real estate. Unless they're, like, selling some real dank shit down here. They don't get a lot of foot traffic. Pardon me. Going into the hole. Oh, I'm back here. Footsteps are very satisfying to listen to. Yeah, they kind of are. remember the first time I saw this game. It just looks... This is just... It's so blurry, but just so appealing. I remember hearing that the guy who made this was going to make, like, a Bernband 2, but I wonder what the... wonder what the news on that is. That reminds me, what the fuck is this? It's called Bernband. I believe you can get it on itch. It's just a little thing you can walk around this alien city. Ah, screw it. We're going into the hole. Protect me, orb. Yeah! That's it? Yeah, that's pretty much it. You just explore this little place. Vinny streamed it, like, years ago. I forget how many years ago. And everyone loved it. Oh, another hole. Whip. Long P. Don't growl at me. You have to make noises like that while you pee? Nice cock. This is a reasonable amount of piss. Listen, some people, some alien species have really large bladders. What is with these unreasonably deep holes? Hey. Goddamn, that TV's loud. This guy's just got a tiny little bar, just, again, in a little dead-end corner. Are there 3 different ways to get here? Whoa. Now this just doesn't look safe. You know, funnily enough, this is what cars look like to me whenever I go out for a walk. This is what pedestrians see. The next time you're out driving through the city, imagine that this is what it looks like to people who are just walking on the sidewalk. Shapeless masses of terror nightmares? Exactly. Hey, buddy. What you doing down here? Oh, that sounds pretty rough. You might want to get that looked at. Yeah, you need to see a doctor. Yeah. Oh, I'm back here again. We're in the parking garage, or at least I think that's what it is. There aren't any cars here. In any other game, this would probably be, like, used as, like, a big scary room in, like, a horror game. Wonder if that music's copyrighted. Fuck it! Party! Pictures of cars. Nice hair. Duck! You see the duck? Bring the duck back! I want to see more duck! 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 Bring the duck back! Yeah! Wait, why are you pissing on the floor? Damn, this party really is crazy. Also, his piss is green. Oh boy. Is there anything else in here? Speaking of copyright stuff, another part of my Vampire the Masquerade playthrough got blocked. So that's unfortunate. Why? Well, I just mentioned it earlier. Music. And I suspect more parts of it are also going to get blocked as well, because, I guess. Yeah, I'm trying to remember now. That was like way earlier last year. Were those... I'm trying to remember if those uploads were... if they were just, like, claimed, or if I had to request them being visible. No, those ones were just claimed originally. So those claims are being turned into blockages. I am going to attempt to dispute them, but I don't want to try disputing them all at once, for fear that I get permanent strikes. How deeply unpleasant. And it doesn't seem to be anything else in here. Welcome to school. Boo! You suck! Yes, this is human. Hold on, what's that? Yeah, tally marks looked like. Yep, we found the greenhouse. Or botany bay. Hydroponics. Where are the birds? I don't see any birds. Do they just have speakers hidden under the tables that make bird sounds? How far away is that planet? Or is that a moon with a ring around it? It's just really small. Oh, hey, there's that walkway we were on earlier. You can just barely make some people walking across it. Ah! Jams! I guess we're in the theater district. Okay, what's this show all about? Alien ballerina lessons? Ballet? Yeah, that's probably what that is. Yeah. Yeah, I completely forgot about the trumpet. Oh, man. I forgot that there was this much to this. Yes, yes. It's not just any art museum, it's a troll doll museum. Okay, you might not be able to make this one out, but I think this is just a heavily corrupted troll doll. Yes. Oh, yes, this one probably goes for a lot of money. Somebody would pay millions for this. Wonder what that picture was originally. I like looking at the ceiling. Ooh. Lanky troll. I feel like there's a hidden word around this one, but that might just be my brain playing tricks on me. There's 3 of this one. Every other one is unique, but then this one just has bleh. You know, this corridor and the rumbling reminds me of going onto them Navy ships when I was a kid. There was always that rumbling sound no matter where in the ship you went to. Beesh. Hold my breath for a pretty long stretch of time. Ah, and now I am fish. was gonna take a drink of water and then do a bit, but then I just spilled water onto my lap. That was a bad idea. I was not thinking. It's okay, it was only a little bit of water. I'm gonna go down this way. I think we've seen most of what this game has to offer. Oh wait, no, this was just a dead end. Yep. Yeah, to my recollection, this is about it. I'm gonna look that up before the stream ends to see if Bernband 2, if there's been any progress on that. That was a thing that was apparently mentioned, but I don't remember hearing any other information. Surprising amount for a walking simulator? Yeah, I guess so. Alright, now we haven't been down this way. Come on, if you're gonna piss in public, at least point towards the wall. Don't just piss in the middle of the hallway. Have at least a moderate amount of decorum. Look at this guy rocking out. Hey, he listened to me. Yeah, that's right. You face that wall. Yeah, that's what I said. I don't know. Alright, let's see if I can make my way back to where I started. Yeah, we're all goofing here. Yeah, I've just had this sitting on my desktop for a while. It's just a nice little thing. It is interesting how that's kind of gone. Games used to look like really crap, like, or rather very simple, then we wanted to make them look better, and these days you can find stuff like this that deliberately looks messy. Are free. Yes, it is free. Hey. I really like how the city looks. And this is just a dead end. I see you up there. What are you doing up there? Yeah, this is like an apartments area. Yeah. I think we've seen pretty much all Bernband has to offer. But what it offers is just a nice little place. Nice ambience. It only extended the stream time by about half an hour. Jeez, have I barely been in here half an hour? Huh, didn't feel like it. Time flies. Alright, well, I can't think of anything else to mess with right now, so I guess this will just be an exceptionally short stream. Yeah, I gotta start thinking of what game I want to start next. Well, what 2 games I want to start next. I know one of them's going to be Sarge's Heroes, which is going to be a pain, because I have to turn off the other monitor, but... Other than that... Yakuza? I'm gonna think about it. I just completed 2 fairly long-ish games now. I might start with some... I might bounce into something a little shorter, and then maybe do Yakuza. Not just yet, but I want to say sometime this year. Also, people had been asking me to do... One of the few, like, requests that I had gotten was to do Close Combat again. I might do that sooner rather than later. Yeah, I'm gonna have to give it some thought. Yeah. Short stream. With a little extra. I am... going to go... not wear these pants. Suggest Vanquish? Oh, that's on PC now, isn't it? Or it has been for a bit. How long has that been on PC? Oh, right, I was going to check to see if Bernband 2 was... Bernband 2. Date 2019... Oh, there's a Twitter for it. Still working on game. Posted May 30th, 2020. Doesn't look like it's had an update in the most recent-ish of times. Vanquish been out for 2 or 3 years. Okay, I will look into that. Well, hopefully Bernband isn't Bernband 2 game. It doesn't look as blurry. There's like some preview images. It looks a lot smoother, but... yeah. Alright. Well, yep, as I said, I am going to go not wear these pants. Also, my phone is blowing up for some reason, so that'll be it. Outer Worlds is done. And now I shall go to think about what will happen next. Ugh. Stretch. Alright, turning the stream off. Have a good one. Until next time.